Don't do what I did. Well, there's like 3 times when I came out. So like the first time was I told one of my best friends in my school when I was in 2nd year, and she promised she wasn't going to tell anyone, and then she came out to the entire school. Like she basically came out for me, so I was forced out by her, and the whole school found out, and I ended up getting bullied to the extent where I had to move out of my school and go to a new school, and so that was really tough. Like that was hard. My first secondary school was from 1st year to 4th year, and because I was forced out the closet in 2nd year, it was one of those things where I was one being bullied, but every time I went to the teachers they wouldn't believe me, and I was actually told by my principal that I must have done something to deserve being bullied. They didn't help me at all, and it was an all-girls school, and it was never one of these let's talk about gay, let's talk about LGBT, all this type of thing. There wasn't talked about. You didn't hear anything about it whatsoever. And then my second secondary school, when I moved there, I decided to keep myself in the closet. I was like, I'm not gonna come out. I ended up getting myself a boyfriend to cover up the fact that I was gay. I had a friend there, Lee. He was bullied a lot because he was flamboyantly gay, and nothing was done. We actually tried to set up an LGBT like lunchtime meeting type society thing, but we took it to the principal and he was like, no, it's not happening. The second time I came out to my mom, and she kind of took it well. Eventually she was just like, do you know what, you're gay. After like a month or 2 she was like, you're gay. And then my dad said he knew since I was like 4 years old. And the third time I came out was when I came out to my grandparents, and one of my grandparents doesn't talk to me. That, like, it's one of those things that's just not talked about. It's one of those, put it under the mat and keep it there. And then my other grand, she didn't care. She gave me a hug afterwards and everything. When I was forced out, I was bullied. There was attacks on me, physical attacks, a lot of mental abuse. There was instances where I was forced out of the girls' changing rooms because everyone thought I was looking at them, and they couldn't change in front of me because I'd end up fancying them, and everyone felt uncomfortable and stuff like that. So I eventually just had to change in the bathrooms, and if the bathrooms were being used, I'd have to change in the middle of the hallways, and it was literally, it was my own personal living hell. Couldn't tell my mom because I didn't want my mom to know I was gay at the time, and she eventually found out because I went through some self-harm, so she found out and I got help. And this was all between the ages of 14 and 16. Some of it was when I was 17, but I was getting help when I was 17 because I had moved out of that school. And I got hopped on in town. I got a crowbar thrown at me. I went through a lot of depression at that point, and I got very, very low. I just had enough. So if you're going to come out, you need to come out at a time where you personally are ready, where you are going to be okay with a lot of people knowing. So if you are going to come out, don't do it to just one friend. Do it to all your friends at the same time. With your parents, tell your parents. I wish I told my parents before I told my friends, but you need to make sure that you are ready in yourself, that you are confident, and that you will not care people knowing. You need to be proud of who you are to come out. Things have gotten a lot better since the start of college, to be honest. I didn't get attacked on the street anymore. I didn't get derogatory terms around my estate area. They all stopped, and I'm a lot happier, and I can proudly go around and say that I'm gay, and I'm proud to be gay.